G'day everyone, welcome back. We're doing something a bit different to planned. We originally planned to be doing iRacing Series AMF tonight, but it's an enduro race and I forgot that it finishes very late, so not able to do it with working so early in the morning, so we're going to do a round of our team career on F1 2020. So let's get to the track. We're at France this round. So so I just want to show something first. I was playing with the idea of having this Ford livery and sort of making our team like Ford has come back to the series. Um, if you like that idea, leave a comment and we'll might put a vote, or maybe we do it for second season, like we've picked up Ford sponsorship or something along that line. We do have a driver's suit and everything to go with this. It is a mod. I found it online. If anyone wants the livery, I can link them to it later. So, oops. Okay, let's get into the race weekend. It even has Ford Racing logos, the whole bit, so it would look the part if we did decide to do that for the second season. I'm sort of leaning towards doing it. But yeah, let us know what you think. And okay, let's get to the race weekend. We're looking forward to F1 tonight. I'm pumped being a Williams fan that we are so far up the grid. Nearly made Q3. And how was that lap? Putting in ninth in Q1. That's just fantastic. I keep saying that he's going to be a star of the future. I'll still stand by that. Okay, just waiting for it to load. Okay, here we go. It's a track I really don't know, this French Grand Prix. I I did a race, like a mini race here for F2. That's
Carl
about
probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're
the
all fitted
only
and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
practice we've done with it. Practice I've done on the track, I should say. Let's get out there. Drive out for the first one as per
Let's get a
usual.
few laps under our belt.
And we'll see how we go. Usual thing, turn the brake bias towards the rear a lot. They're very easy to track to get lost on. Just a sea of blue. Anyone else raced here yet? If so, just let me know. If you find the same thing, it's just a sea of blue. I'm sure Coda would be the same, but I've got a little bit of experience driving on that track, so. And a couple of these corners are tricky, double apex corners and tightening up and having to brake through it. That one's the same, this one's the same, we've got to tighten up. Come around here to the right, and this next left-hander is the same from memory. Oh, here we go, here's the tighten up bit. Hey, I'm from Australia, Melbourne, or as we're called at the moment, COVID capital. Not the best start. What about yourself, where you're from?
Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point.
Oh, we'll totally miss that. Definitely not going to get it this lap. Luckily we got 2 more laps to try and store the green and purple, otherwise we're going to lose out on points. We don't rerun any of these sessions. Yeah, we're way off.
There's some more time to be found in these turns. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 8, turn 9, turn 12.
Oh well, we might not get purple this lap, hopefully we can get green, so we can get the purple on the next lap. That's looking less likely now. Oh well, we gotta keep our head down, try and get it. Okay, we got green, and we gotta try and get the purple.
This is the final lap of the program.
It's not starting off too good, again. Who's ahead of me? I don't know. We're just in practice here. No, we only got green, unfortunately.
Alright, that's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far from optimal. It could still be worth running again.
Looks like the mirror issue has come back, unfortunately. A much better lap this one, unfortunately. Box this lap.
Fuel is marginal. Box within 2 laps. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Keep thinking that first cut through is where the track goes through.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Gonna try and work out where the pit entrance is from. Ah, it's up here. There it is. Yeah. Sometimes it's a bit hard to remember where everything is on every track. I am pretty new to this track, so okay. Let's get on to the next challenge, shall we? Okay, time management. We'll use that other set. There we go. Do the flying lap. I've been thinking about getting a new steering wheel. Thinking about getting the Fanatec 2.5 with a F1 rim, just because F1 or a GT3 sort of rim, a bit more fit into what I drive these days.
Down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
We have a Thrustmaster TX at the moment with a 599X rim. The new upgrades to the car. Oh, thank you. New upgrades to the car seem better. It's still a bit slippery in the rear end. Hopefully we'll be able to get purple on this lap. We're pretty close there. We're way in front of the time. Hopefully we move in front of our teammate.
Program complete
And we do.
and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I've also turned up. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. Not 100%, but pretty good. It's actually this year's game. Graphics are pretty good.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I don't have a drink with me tonight. Oh, might have to run off to get one. Hopefully the lovely wife's watching and can grab me a drink. Otherwise, also watching the F2. That's why I keep looking up and watching the F2 race at the moment. I won't give any results in case someone wants to watch it later.
Our best lap so far is a 1:37.1.
Okay, we'll go out, do another final lap, get this one done. The next one's going to be easy. Hopefully we've got time for more after that.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
First thing I found to do these is to actually short shift. Got plenty of time up our sleeves. 1.3 in front of the You're on the
Okay,
first
test
lap?
complete, and that was a
Perfect.
very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Don't forget guys to hit that follow button. My next goal is to hit 150. And if anyone awesome out there wants to subscribe, I'd be very grateful. Once we get a few more subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. So oops, wrong button. Let's do this one. Flying lap, this one's quite easy. We never had a problem to get this one. It's been the others that we struggled sometimes.
In this program,
Hey,
we're looking at ERS management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently throughout
finally
the lap
finished
to
my,
hit your target time. The
Frog's
overtake button
Vivarium
will drain
today,
the battery
or
quickly, but it will
Televarium.
also give you maximum power.
Come out really good. It's a waterfall and all fake rocks and trees and sump and everything. Yeah, I'm really into. I have a lot of pets. So we've got 5 green tree frogs, or is what they're called elsewhere. White's frogs. Or dumpy tree frogs is another one. The name Whites comes from the guy that discovered it and named it originally, not from the colour, even though the colour range can be quite dramatic. They change the colour on depending on temperature and mood and bit more time to find around there. It's not a full-on sim. It is a bit easier than some other car games.
We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
We do have it set quite high. We got assist turned off, and it's AI set to 95% now. But if anyone wants to try and guess where we're going to come in the race or qualifying, please do. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, we can break the signs. Yes. Oh no! I'm stuck under the car. Box this lap.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, we can take you this lap.
So it's sitting 15th at the moment. I probably could go up a spot or two, I guess. I haven't put together a really good lap yet, but I'm sure it's gonna. We'll get the lap together when it counts in qualifying. I don't know, my stream of F2 stopped. Okay, we got it back. But it looks, yeah, it's back. Ah, good. Let's do a Quali run. Blind lap. Get this done. Hopefully we'll leave time for the race run. Then we'll skip through the next sessions and
Okay, this is a Quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
I reckon we could probably go a bit quicker through that last little bit there. I don't feel like we're carrying enough speed through there. Unfortunately, we got heaps of traffic on this lap. Had to take the shortcut there, he's gonna run into him otherwise. The fight's pretty good. We're 1.2 seconds. Oh, we purpled the sector, but then we did take that short little cut. We're 3.5 seconds up on our previous best.
Okay, test complete.
Wow,
And that was
to
a
the
very
top,
good
I
job
did not
indeed.
expect that.
We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Did get a draft. We did take a shortcut too, so it's more of avoidance than intentional shortcut. And mind you, no one else is on soft tyres. Box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
One thing I noticed, our car doesn't scrape the ground anywhere near as much as other people's. So I don't know if that's a setup thing or just the lack of downforce. Okay, so we get in, we do that race run, then we get straight into qualifying. Yeah, shoot your... Don't forget to put in your recommendations. Yeah.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button. Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 32.7.
Okay, let's get out for this last one. Hopefully we've got time to get it done.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's hanging alright. I thought that was at that corner, me knocking out the sign sort of come back to bit me there.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Really getting lost without those signs. I really regret knocking them over.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from
Oh,
now.
not more rain.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Why do we always get rain? Yeah, we're playing F1 2020. I do have a slight mod just to give me a livery. But I was thinking that we could I've got what I've got is a Ford Motorsport livery, and what I'm thinking of doing is either for an up and coming race or for next season to look like we've picked up Ford sponsorship. We run a really cool looking Ford livery. I'll show it again at the end of the.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I'll show it at the end of the race meeting again for anyone that wants to see it. We're yeah, I'm really thinking of doing it for next season. Sort of like Sauber with Alpha. We could do the same with Ford. I'm a huge Ford fan, so kind of makes sense. I'd love to see Ford back in F1, and this could be a way of doing it. Front tyres are definitely going away on this car. Do have a major front aero upgrade, so I would have thought it would have made things better. You do load up the fronts a bit around this track, all these double apex corners. So we're into qualifying now. Oh, those gloves will look nice with our outfit. What is that livery?
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. A Mercedes, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Oh, we lost the stream again. I'm sure it's drawn this to me. Not the stream, this, the F1
Let's have your take on it.
stream on KO.
Do you think your teammate was enjoying themselves in front of their home crowd? Do you have any comments about this team?
I still haven't worked out a way to improve our shirts. So if there is a way, and someone knows, please let me know. Thanks everyone tuning in. 42 people at the moment. You're all awesome. Thank you. Don't forget to hit follow. Thank you. Okay. Yes, we want to. Hopefully qualifying isn't wet. We've done no practice here in the wet, but we've had a few laps lately in wet conditions. Even our first Grand Prix turned out to rain halfway through the race. So it's been a bit unlucky. My favourite era at F1, oh that's a tough one. I'm gonna say the early 90s when Williams were dominating. Just solely because I'm a Williams fan. That it's just, it has to be that era. Oh, this is F1 2020. Okay, let's get into it. We'll have to go through this a little bit more loading screens, then we're into qualifying for round 10. We're at the French Grand Prix. Just try and get my F1 stream back up here. I got another computer here that does my streaming. So okay. Into qualifying. Any predictions? Anyone want to take a guess at where we're going to qualify? I'm going to guess that we probably qualify around the 12th to 14th sort of mark. Be amazed if we have another race like Jules Villeneuve, where he got onto the podium. But that's a track I just absolutely love, so we had a fair bit of experience there. I was even driving it today on iRacing. Yep, we'll go out and do a flying lap. Weather doesn't look too good. Hopefully it clears up for tomorrow's race. I love it when we got full power like this. Like you've gone from an F2 car to a F1. A little bit of traffic in ahead, it shouldn't affect us too much at this stage. Get a bit of draft of him. Pretty decent lap. I come to grips to the track pretty quickly, so hopefully the signs are back over here. Yes, they are. Thank goodness. seem to be catching Max here. I'd say that means we're on a good lap. Whoa, what a lap. 1 second off the top, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that, that'll probably get us through. Boxes lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
No, there's corners involved. It's not that simple as just driving in circles.
Less than a lap of fuel now.
Come on, pass the
tank is
Lacey.
empty.
I'm pitting, buddy. Oh, come on, past. Still having some issues with my F1 stream, so hopefully I can get it back working. It is a proper KO thing, so it's not like I'm illegally streaming it, so I shouldn't have this issue. Okay, let's go in here and we'll skip through time.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
It's not letting us skip through time.
Our best lap so far is a 1:32.3.
Why is it doing that? For some reason, buttons 4 and 5 are linked together. I haven't changed anything, I don't understand why it's doing this. Controls. It's still doing it. I don't know what's going on with it. I'll unplug my, oops, sorry, not the camera, a button box and see if that's the issue. One moment. Okay, there we go. Strange. It's been no different to every other time I've driven the game. I've had some weird things since my last Windows update, so it's probably that screwing with everything. We all know how Windows updates can be. Nearly got those gloves. Can't believe we're 8th. And Lacey's second last. I believe after the next Grand Prix yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Okay, let's advance. The supercars are on from today now. So. Okay, let's do the chart, flying lap. Let's get this done. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by that issue with the game. If we get this lap in before rain. So our run of making Q2s continues. We will probably have to start taking engine penalties after this. Just about worn out everything already. So much understeer through there. Thank you everyone again for tuning in. Been blown away by the support lately. Got my first follower this week. Been fantastic. My first subscriber, sorry. Jumped up to 4th, I don't think we'll stay there. I was right. As soon as I said it, we dropped back to 5th. Got a Ferrari. I say probably Mercedes
Less than
catching
a
up.
lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Come on, Charles. They just don't. Trying to save the tyres by not pushing. And Charles that doesn't want to pass. Oh, that noise is pretty annoying. Let's get this time accelerated through. Oh, we're down to 12th. We're probably better to go off and get another run in. New set of tyres on. And get out there.
This rain is going to keep getting heavier for the next 15 minutes at least.
Let's see if we can get a lap in before the rain hits. Really hits. Sometimes when it's conditions like this, just as it's starting to skid, can be quicker. We saw that in qualifying last night with F1. Russell going out to do that fantastic lap. No, it's just a little bit too slippery. No, it looks like we're not going to make Q3. Might as well just pit at this lap. Box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
As you said, we got quite a bit of wear on items, but there's not much we can do about it. We're on the last of everything. I was spot on with my guess at 12th. Unfortunately, we had to road a set of tyres, unfortunately, but it's only a lap, it won't be too bad. As long as we're not a wet race for the start of the race. It's not wet for the start of the race. We don't want that again. Well, looks like our Porsche Cup is about to start on the F1 stream. It's raining and you're blowing cold air on me. Okay, so we didn't make Q1. We're in the midfield, as predicted, so pretty happy with that. Oh, we needed to find 4/10 of a second to make the 10, so... Oh, thanks for following Grey Fox. Thank you very much, I much appreciate it. Any predictions for the race? I'm hoping that we can score another point.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Race, it was qualifying.
Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Oh. Kind of have to say Ocon. The other guys are way too hard for me to try and beat.
What was the secret of your qualifying pace? Do you feel that your teammate put on a good show for their home crowd?
Thanks for the follow,
Great.
David.
Well, that's
Much
everything.
appreciated. All you guys are awesome. Okay, let's get into the race. Getting close to that level 10 to get that extra sponsor. Really hoping to get that really soon. Only 2 more weeks and I should have my new rig here. I can't wait to show you all. I know I keep saying it every stream, but it's gonna look pretty epic. I'll run you through all the different screens that I use and my audio equipment, the dual PCs and all the stands for it. I'll be able to mount my new button box up, so looking forward to that. Don't forget to try and guess where I'm going to finish. I've had some good results lately and some shocker. The last 2 results I finished 21st and 3rd, so all over the place.
Welcome along then to France.
And it's raining.
World
Oh
famous
no,
Tour de France.
not
We're
again.
not talking 2 wheels today, we're talking 4, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. We have 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, 6 to the left and 9 to the right. The rain is coming down and making for a slippery racing surface, but luckily there is plenty of runoff available, and hopefully we'll be able to avoid bringing out a safety car during today's Grand Prix. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's begin by talking about Antonio Giovinazzi. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand.
Sorry, I'd like
Today
to let
isn't
this
about
run.
performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue
Max
through
will
the
get the
rest
win
of the
here,
grid today,
especially if it
we
rains.
have Vettel, Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, and Ocon, Sainz, Stroll, Kvyat, and Alexander Albon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Gasly, the owner driver, Valtteri Bottas, and Perez, Raikkonen, Norris, Roman Grosjean, and Kevin Magnussen, Russell, Alesi, Giovinazzi, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Okay.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Oh, we got a good start. Oh, squeezed. Oh, we're 3 wide. Oh, there's understeer. Oh, we're up to 9th.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Oh, my rear view camera's glitching out again. Whoa. I thought it was Mercedes behind us.
All right, we're looking good so far.
So, trying to work out grip levels. Slippery. So much understeer. Would have thought that getting the major front aero upgrade would have helped with it, but it seems to be worse. We've got a little gap back to 10, which is good. We've got a good draft here. We've got a run on him. Just too far back. That's just understeer city. It seems our run of wet races as we run into another one here. I should be used to it by now. Well, the paint's so slippery. Trying to square that up to get a good drive off. Oh, I only have...
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Oh, the sun, the lightning. Oh. So we're up to 8th. We seem to have good pace at the moment. Tyres aren't gonna last. It keeps sliding around.
We're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
So it's a catch-22. Because of understeer, I gotta use the throttle to get the car to turn. So I'm just killing rear tyres. Get another good run. Oh, I don't know if we can go through here too wide. Oh. We got him. So we're up to 7th. These sort of conditions what I used to love driving in karts with. I'm actually enjoying it here too. Just don't know how we're going to keep up with this tyre wear. God, that Ferrari's got some straight line.
Power from the engine is going to be down slightly. It's showing some minor wear.
Dan's in 4th. Del Ricardo. I'm just getting everyone hyped for the Grand Prix tonight.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Right now I want to stay out on the tyres as long as we can. Weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I reckon we try to go to hards. Unless we're going to get more rain. Medium tyres.
Affirmative. Medium tyres at the next stop.
Hard tyres.
Copy that. Hards for next box.
Oh, Leclerc's going to run on Ocon. Shame we're not close, we can't get in on that action. I reckon it's gonna dry up. Not raining now. Dan's pitted. So here we are.
Gap to teammate behind is 8.7 seconds.
Trying to get a good run down it here. Just cannot get it. We got a run on him? Oh, he's still got DRS himself. While he's getting that help from Leclerc, I don't think we'll be able to get past him. Not down to here, that's for sure. He's pitted.
Verstappen has just completed a pass for the lead. We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Oh no. Oh, run wide.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.5 seconds.
Tyres teams still seem fine. I say we stay up for an extra lap or two. I'm kind of making them last. The track's drying up, so that helps. I say it's going to stay dry. I'm hoping it's going to stay dry. Sort of gambling on that.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
It's the quickest lap, we can't pit while we're doing our quickest laps on the tyres. And is thanks for following, Soul Seeker. Catwitch one, thank you. There's a band of my a really close friend of mine. Sadly, he's no longer with us. We'll scrap you this lap. So we'll come in next one. There were a Goth sort of metal for the band.
Giuliano is in the pits. Giuliano in the pits.
If you look up at a song by theirs called Burn, I helped on that film clip. Yeah, I like my goth music, and as well as like death and black metal. Probably Behemoth is probably my favourite band of all time, along with Jack Off Jill, which is Jack Off Jill Day today apparently. So had an interest. We had a internet concert. We went to a live gig put on by a band called Devil Wolf, a Japanese visual kei band. So yeah, it was a concert they put on, no crowd. Just you bought your ticket as normal, and it was like you're at a pub gig. It was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't talk. Enjoyed it.
Go, go, go.
So it looks like Leclerc Alcon's got us.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
No, we're not. So we've been undercut by a couple of people, but hopefully we get back past them with them stopping it again. Yeah, I noticed that when I was over there 2 years ago. I couldn't believe how big some of the NASCAR factories are, and I went to the Penske factory and blown away by the size of it. Like having capacity of 100 and something cars there, and to be worked on at once, it's insane. I wonder if that race where in America where only half the teams raced, did that hurt F1 a lot in America, or?
Okay, the car
I know
is
it's had
pulling away
periods
from
where
you
it's
at a
been
rate of
popular,
around
like
2
when
seconds a lap.
Andretti
We're
was
leading our
driving
teammate
and so
by
forth.
8.7 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 2.2 seconds.
Okay, that's cool. I've got a few friends that are into dirt tracking. I don't know the class, but one of them races those ones with giant side wing. It's like a big acrylic panel. It's probably like probably 12 foot tall sort of thing, just the width of the car. Insane looking thing. No, not sprint cars. It's different. It's like a not on top. This is actually like a side wing. It's just a flat panel that goes on one side of the car. and they rely on side downforce sort of thing. Yeah, I'll try and find a picture of it for next stream if I can. We're on a pretty good lap here, up and optimal. Hopefully these guys on softs will start coming back to us as their tyres wear. And they have to obviously do another stop. And it definitely doesn't look like it's going to rain again, so that's going to play into our favour. Feels like it's going to be a best lap by 8/10.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
No, it's only 7% worn, not pop. Whoa. It's so hard to see with that sun in my eyes. We did have a tyre go down on us at the Baku Grand Prix. We wore it down to 85% or something, and it just all of a sudden stopped gripping.
Try to stay with him. He might make a mistake. You could still regain the position.
Bit of a bad lap for us, but we should be able to get back to S1. Oh, that's Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector 3. It's the track broken up into three parts. If it's purple, you've set the fastest sector of the race. Green, it's your personal best. And red if it's slower than your personal best. So we're halfway through the race now. We will gain spots back when others pit. Keep running wide there. Gosh, there's so much understeer. Thanks for following. Yeah, I'll follow you back later. I can't do it right now while I'm driving. Hopefully these two are ahead of battling and slow each other up. Russians in the pits again.
Tyres boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre. Gap to teammate behind is 10.0 seconds.
Hey, we got through there. Gonna watch this. Oh, yeah, I just sort of set it and leave it. I'm pretty heavy on fuel usage, so I don't really get the chance to turn the fuel up. There's some races without turning it up, I've still got to turn it down just to make the end. And there was one race we had earlier where we literally come out of the last corner and run out, so... yeah, we're pretty borderline as it is.
Giuliano is coming in for his stop. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I don't play with setups either. I just drive the car as it is. No, in F1 you don't get to refuel, so you got to carry the whole fuel for the whole race. It's a safety precaution. There's been some horrible fires refueling in F1. And the weird fuels that they use are really flammable as well. It also limits the teams turning up the motors to make more and more power. So if they really restrict the fuel amount, it limits the power. And it forces teams to be more efficient with the motors and...
Ocon's moved into first place.
We're in 5th here. We won't be able to stay up this high. Got nothing to defend against these quicker cars, but we should be able to hang on to probably 8th. 8 gears, yeah. 8 gears for F1. And gear ratios are set for the year. They can't just swap them for every race. It's all about cost cutting.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace
I'm really bad at
immediately.
these. I either lose a bunch of time or I'll get a drive through. Oh, we should have gone into the pits to get tyres.
ESC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag.
Yeah, I have a partner. I chose Giovanni Alesi as my teammate. I may change him after next race, but I think we get a chance to renegotiate. I was gonna go Shoemaker, but they drive the second car. So in this team mode, you run your own team, so you got to hire your teammate.
Okay, we have an issue with the control electronics box. That's going to do additional damage to all other power unit components.
Oh, that's no good. Yeah, it's a career mode. If you know this game, Motorsport Manager,
We're approaching the pit window.
so it's kind of like that built into your career mode. So instead of driving for other teams, you drive for your own team. You upgrade the car. You start off with the worst car on the grid and slowly improve it. That's why I'm complaining about understeer on it not handling. It's not that great of a car at the moment. Yeah, so we're an owner driver. So we've got 10-second gap back to Ocon. The tyres have done 10 laps. Yeah, so not just money, but it helps with sponsorship goals.
Hamilton's in first place.
And you don't collect what's called acclaim. The more acclaim you get, the more points you get for upgrading the car and more money, and he also scores points for the team's championship if he gets in the top 10.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds. The car behind's catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap.
That sun's getting really annoying. Yep, it's our 10th race of the season. We got a few upgrades on the car now, but the car felt better in the first race, funny enough. We didn't upgrade to the rear wing to start with, and ever since then the car's just gone backwards in balance of the car. It's quicker, but it's just not nice to drive. So it looks like we may be able to hold on to 6.
Open. Let's box this lap.
If we box, we probably won't be able to. sort of knew that won't be as quick as the guys around me, but we're trying to do a one-stop versus their two-stop strategy. And our rival at the moment is Ocon, so if we can beat him, that's really good for us. I don't play NASCAR games, but I do occasionally drive NASCAR on iRacing. Well, iRacing itself started off as NASCAR Racing 2003 before it was heavily modified. No, F1 games aren't normally something I play. The career mode as running my own team is what suckered me into getting this one. I haven't played one since 2013. I do like F1 as a sport, but I normally like racing touring cars, either V8 supercars or old classic touring cars. I mainly race GTE on iRacing, so we just don't have the straight line power.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Everything's failing on the car. GT Endurance. It's like GT3 cars, but they're a bit quicker. You see them racing at Daytona, at Le Mans. Like your the Ford GT and the Corvette C8. Yeah, they're up to C8R. I was meant to be on iRacing tonight, but the class that I race, the league I'm in, yeah, they're sports cars. But the league I'm in is doing an endurance tonight, and it finishes way too late for me. So I hopped on and did another round of F1. But we'll be back tomorrow night and Tuesday night on F1. At the moment it's been more F1 than iRacing, but iRacing I'll probably put the most effort into, but I only race one league race a week. So I just do the one championship. It's really competitive. Has a couple of hundred people qualify for it, and only the top 30 to 40 guys, depends on the track, make the race. And I'm generally in the top sort of 10, sometimes top 20 in that league.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
There's no money in it. It's just a lot more controlled. All the setups on the cars are fixed and made. The cars are made sort of closer to being equal. So it's a lot down to driver skill rather than setup skill.
Lost some time to the car behind.
More of a challenge as a driver. Thanks for for following. Thank you very much for that.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, thank you. I did one last night of a game called Assetto Corsa. It was just with a mod of classic Australian touring cars. That was just sort of a spare of the moment. And the updated to the mod just come out with 2 new cars, so I thought I'd jump on and give them a try. Apart from that, most of it at the moment is all F1. We really running out of tyres here, but we only got a couple of laps left. Fuel looks alright. We just keep up on the track, keep doing the pace we are, we will end up in 6th. So considering this car shouldn't be in the top 10. We're doing well. It's quite hard to drive on these worn tyres with this understeer, but we're making it work. But normally Sundays is our racing night. Tuesdays is the dedicated F1 night, but at the moment I'm doing probably a couple extra nights a week of F1. Getting all sorts of warning messages that have stuff warning wearing out. Car feels really down on power. Hopefully it holds out. Yeah, no problem. I could have a coffee myself at the moment, actually.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Last lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Just gotta keep it on the track and we're gonna get some decent points again. We're gonna beat our rival. I was as high as third at one point. And we led a lap too. What? That was just because we hadn't stopped yet, but on strategy we were genuine in third spot at one point. So Hamilton won. I say Max probably got second. We know Leclerc's in fourth and Bottas is fifth. So there we are. Sixth spot, some solid points.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Bottas come from the back of the 10 or something, I think he did.
We've witnessed some great battles around Paul Ricard today, and they've taken a fantastic win. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection.
I'd just like to thank everyone that tunes in as well, all the new followers.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So Vettel was second and Max was third by the looks of it.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed. And a good job in traffic as well.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So we'll look at the highlights. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with 6. It's really good. Our teammate, for example, come 19th. So, Ricardo didn't finish. That's a shame. So, we sort of lapped around the same pace, but just sheer pit strategy from only doing the one stop saved us a whole bunch of time on the track. So we'll check out the highlights. We've got a really good start here. The car was really good in these sort of damp conditions. Yeah, the black with the red stripe is our team. We were, I was talking about at the start of this stream if, for next season I found a downloaded livery of to make that car look like it was a part of Ford Performance Racing. So, I'm considering doing that for next season to sort of like simulate Ford coming back to F1. I think it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, We got race suit and everything all done up like it, so it's gonna be a cool thing that we'll bring in for next season, I reckon. Run as a privateer this season, and I'll show you after the race. It looks really good. I can hold him off through the corners, but I just got nothing in the straight line. Not a problem. I'll come and check it out one time. I've got to pretty much go to bed after this, but yeah, if I see you online, I'll definitely check you out. Oh, you don't stream? Okay. Oh, you streams. Okay, you jump between streams. I get you.
Amazing
Thanks for dropping by.
I'm sure you're pretty
Good for the
happy
chat.
with that. Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? How did your team respond to the poor conditions today?
We're gonna talk about
It's
good
your
thing.
teammates'
Good night.
home Grand Prix. Do you think they enjoyed themselves out there today? Appreciate your time.
The real F1 probably starts in probably an hour's time, I think. So it's gonna be good race. We're still behind in points. Oh, we're gonna be so close to getting to 10th. At level 10 we get a new sponsor, so it's more money and so forth. You got both sponsor deals. That's good. No damages. Okay, let's look at our research tree to see if we can get any upgrades. We've got some points there. Ah, failed. Archboard's failed. So that's going to be after the Austrian Grand Prix, unfortunately. At least they won't fail again. Don't want to get extra rear downforce. Okay, that's all our points for now. It's 7th in the team. I'm 7th in the team championship, in the driver championship, and we're 6th in the constructors championship, which is far better than I thought we'd do. Equal with Racing Point. But this is going to be the issue here. Facilities. Not yet. We'll get two. We'll get. Oh, we're not quite there for two. Okay, so we. Dum-dum. Ability team. Sponsor conference. Yeah, we do the sponsor conference. Don't cost us a little money, but. Oops. Advance. Oh, the shocks failed. Just our luck. And we just short on points. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, that brings the end of this week's part 10. Thank you everyone that tuned in, all those that followed, all that sent messages. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night for another episode. Thank you very much.